So here's this Honda Z50a, that's 71. Today I'm gonna work on stripping all the paint off. Then I'm gonna blast the frame. I didn't really want to blast all the paint off because I've got a dustless blaster that you can hook up to a power washer and run it. But I'm gonna blast it before I paint it. But I just wanted to get all this off because I mean you can kind of see where the paint goes through and it's bare metal already. So I'm gonna hit it with this aircraft stripper and see if it'll clean it off first. But this VIN plate, I didn't want to remove the paint off of it, so I kind of took a pair of needle nose, and on the back side where these rivets push through, I kind of just pushed on the back side, and if you can look through there you can kind of see where that point is, and I just pushed on it and it popped out. This VIN plate's been ripped before from getting scraped, but I'm gonna pop it out and then I'll bring you back. Alright, so I got that badge off there. Got those just popped out kind of easy, wasn't real bad at all. And then I took a piece of string and ran it back behind to kind of tear that glue off that's still there. But, actually, the string, piece of copper wire. But I used that and got that all done. So I got these three pieces that I'm going to strip. This is supposed to be a polished finish here, and then this will be the same silver that the case is going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and strip all of that off there, and then I'll sand those divots out of there and then polish that out. So I think that'll turn out pretty good. But we got that and that. And on the bottom side of this light here, that's a 14 millimeter to that plastic. So get that done. And then took these apart. The hardest part about these is trying to get those off without damaging them if you're going to reuse them. But I ended up getting new ones for this project. That's all empty, ready to be stripped. The tank's not bad on the inside. I will line it. That way it doesn't have any holes. Like I think somebody patched a hole there, but whenever I do that lining on the inside, it's not gonna matter. And once it's repainted, it'll all be finished up. But it is starting to rain here in Oklahoma, so I'm gonna get this shut off and start stripping this stuff off, and I'll kind of try and do a time lapse. We'll see how that goes. Alright, got this stuff soaked down. I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and rinse it all off. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's working pretty good. It's just taking it down right to the metal, which is exactly what we want. So I'll bring you back whenever I'm on the next step. Alright, did some work to it. There's still quite a bit of paint left on the tank, but overall it cleaned up pretty good to be able to sandblast it, especially the frame. I'm pretty pleased with one full can of stripper on that. And then these forks, that side, I guess if you kind of spray it really heavy, you could get it to strip it a lot easier, but I'm pretty pleased with that. I kind of ran out and got that. None really, but I'll blast it, and I'll probably try and blast it this week sometime. That way I can get it primed and painted. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with how it came out on stripping it before. I would normally just blast it to blast it all off, but I was trying to try something a little different, hit it with stripper before I sandblast it, but we'll see how it goes.